Yo guys, welcome back to a video, and it's on Warframe. The topic of today is the Shedu. Now the Shedu, I mean, when I first got it, I was skeptical on how good it was. I've heard that it was good, and that you can do a lot of stuff with this, right? But man, as soon as I started modding it, it was a beast. Like, you could do a lot of, like, crazy stuff with it. Anyway, let's test it out without any mods. So let's see its accuracy. That's pretty good. Straight shot. And as you can see, my bad. It's right here. As you can see, an explosion has a radius, not that big, quite big though, you know. Let's see. Accuracy is 28.6, which is pretty good for a projectile weapon. Critical chance 25%, which is good. Multiplier 2.1, which is also very good for the critical chance being over 25. Fire rate 2 point, whatever, yeah, you get it. Status chance is 23%. Now, building this weapon, you would want to build it off critical, since the critical is higher than the status. But you know, if you want to get freaky with it, you feel me? You could probably build for critical and status. It's up to you, but the build I'm going to be giving you guys is mainly critical chance. Let's test it out. No mod, see how it performs against corrupted heavy gunners at 125. Let's see how well it does. Now, with critical weapons, you can aim for the body and you see it only gave me 18 damage, but it was yellow for, you know, yeah. When you aim for the head, you get a higher critical than you do for the body. So normally you would want to aim for the head for critical weapons. So you see, not very much damage at all. Also, I forgot to mention, it has rechargeable ammo, so it recharges. But if you waste ammo, see that little explosion? Yes, it explodes once all the ammo is depleted, and there's a short delay. So my best advice would be shoot until you get to around 1, stop shooting so it can recharge faster. It saves you a whole bunch of time, right? And as you see, the weapon doesn't, sadly, it doesn't do much, but you just expect it when the gun's not modded. Okay, let me show you the build that I have been using. This is the build I have been using: Point Strike, Vital Sense, Split Chamber, Hunter Munitions, Serration, Malignant Force, and Stormbringer. Now I'll explain why. Again, you want to build it for critical, so as much critical chances you get is the better. So this is why you have Point Strike. Again, critical weapon, you want critical damage. This is why Vital Sense comes in. Multi-shot is always good on a weapon. You always, okay, base mods. 2 base mods you should always have on a weapon is Serration and Split Chamber, no matter what. Right? Those are the 2 mods you always want to have on a weapon. The rest are optional, but this is what I built for the Shedu. Malignant Force, again, brings up the status, but I wanted to build this weapon a corrosive. I could have went viral. You can go viral. If you want to go viral, you can go viral, but I think corrosive for corrupted heavy gunners and for higher enemies, corrosive, I think, in my opinion, is very good. Now, since this is going to be a cheap build, of course, you have the Stormbringer, because the other mod, the other 60/60 mod with the electricity, my bad, electricity and status chance, it's just high voltage. There you go. High voltage is just, you know, a pain to get. I don't even have high voltage, right? But you know, we gotta work with what we got. And then Hunter's Munition. Now, although the damage doesn't show that there's any chance of slash damage whatsoever, adding Hunter's Munitions makes sure that you get a chance of getting slash every time you get a critical. So from base to modded, 62.5% critical chance is high. I mean, it's not the best, but it's still high, right? You can still get yellows and a chance, slight little chance to get orange, right? Critical multiplier is 4.6. That is amazing. Well, I mean, not amazing, but it's good. Multi-shot, again, you always want multi-shot. Status chance went up. I mean, more status for things like corrosive and the heat, right? Heat, the went up, of course, duration, and then you have corrosive. You can go viral again. It's based on preferences, but I think corrosive, in my opinion, it's good. Total damage, corrosive again, and yeah. So let's see how well this performs. Let me just kill enemies and then respawn them. Again, with a critical weapon, you always want to aim for the head. Sure, you can aim for the body, but your best bet is to aim for the head to get more criticals. As you can already tell, there is a big drastic difference. A very big drastic difference in how much damage is done. Again, that corrosive and that slash is kicking in and doing its job. It did its job, right? The corrosive and then with the slash, it just shreds, man. Like, whew, this gun is OP. Alright, now that you got to see what it was for headshots and such, let's go for aerial damage. Now, it's not the best, but it's also not the worst, right? Like, you see how that slash is just eating at them. Like, it eats at them. The slash eats at them. I'm not saying naturally if there's a big group of enemies that are bunched up together, yeah, shoot at the ground, shoot near them, shoot at them, but it will explode for the others, right? Your best chance is to probably, again, shoot them instead of shooting the ground, because if you see, the numbers are a lot higher when I shoot at them, but when I shoot at the ground, the numbers are decently high, but not as high. Oh wow, that actually, okay. It's a variation from direct impact and then impact from like the environment. I wasn't sure. Oh, also this is neat. So you guys could, this isn't not a topic, but it's up to you guys. So fast hands, reload speed. You could probably replace this. I mean, if you could format it, but again, I didn't format it at all. But like, if you do have it format, you get into like lower down the capacity. Again, if your mod capacity is 30, is 0 out of 30, then I highly suggest that you put an Orkin Catalyst on it to get the mod capacity to 60, so you could put more mods. Or higher mods. More mods, yeah. Okay, but you could put fast hands so that the recharge speed is a lot faster. But what I've learned is, again, if you don't have a Vault or Vault Prime, I don't necessarily recommend, I highly recommend fast hands so that the recharge speed is a lot faster. But if you have a Vault or Vault Prime, you should be good. This is what I've been doing. What I've been doing is just using Vault's second ability, and that keeps, if you see, look at the bottom right, it potentially just keep spraying without any chance. This makes the weapon so much more useful, right? You can keep using it, keep spamming it. Again, yeah, it's crazy. Okay, now that you have seen how OP the Shedu and Vault are together, it's time to show you what other frames you can use that enhances the Shedu even more. There are two Warframes that I recommend. Now I'm not going to show you builds, you can build them however you want, but my top one, my number one, would probably be Haro. Cause Haro enhances critical chance with his fourth ability. You know, critical chance for the body and then a headshot multiplier critical chance, right? So he's a good choice. My second choice would probably have to be Chroma with his Vex armor. Now, you're probably wondering, well, that doesn't improve the critical chance. You're right, but it does improve damage. Now, anything that improves damage or critical chance is highly, I wouldn't say highly needed, but we all love to see extra red crits or orange crits, and we love to see a lot of damage. So I recommend either Haro or Chroma, but again, you do as you please. You can use any other Warframe if you feel that they go better with the Shedu. Again, this is you get to play how you want to play. I'm just, giving you. I would use Vault, Haro, or Chroma Prime. That's just my preferences, right? I hope you